So, hi, welcome back friends, welcome to our channel Back for Tech. So, today's video is again regarding Google Maps. So, this is how to create a custom map using Google Maps. So, this is useful in many scenarios. Like if you are organizing an event, let's say it is your wedding or it is a housewarming ceremony, and there are the events are occurring at two different places. Let us say the wedding is occurring at the church nearby or a temple nearby, and the reception associated with your wedding is occurring at some place else. Maybe it is your home or a place you might have rented. So it is occurring at that particular place, and you want to highlight this both this particular events on a map, and you want to share it to your friends so that everybody will be able to locate this particular places without any hazards. So what you should do, or let us say there is another scenario. Let us say your organization is hosting an event, and there are multiple programs running for this particular event, and there are multiple venues, and the venues are situated someplace different, or some like there are let us say one is at a park nearby and other it is a mall nearby. Then again, after attending the first event, all of the participants should go to the next event, and so how to highlight these particular things onto a map. So this will be our today's session. So we'll not waste any more time. We'll go directly into the computer. So let us start the computer and open up your browser. So once you open up your browser, I have logged into my Google account, and whatever I am saying again, it is in the desktop or laptop platform. So if you are doing it using your mobile phones, the visual appearances might be different, but the steps you should follow is something similar. So again, I will go into the maps. Once you are in the maps, what you can do is you can directly go into your places. That is a place you should go for. There by default there will be two labels, home and work. You will be able to add those particular locations if you want. For this particular example, you should go for maps. This is the place you should go for, and at the bottommost part you will be seeing something called as create map. So this is the thing you will have to click on. Once you click on this particular option, a new tab, so this is where we clicked, a new tab will open up with the overall map. So the initial thing what you should do is you can have the option called as base layer or a base map, where you will be able to select any of these layers. If you want to have satellite terrain, then you can opt for this particular option. There are many terrains which you can choose from, but for this particular example, I will be sticking on to the first option, that is the basic map, right? So once it is done, once you have selected this particular thing, then you can go to your particular place. So I am from Kerala, so I'll be going to this particular option called as Thrissur. This is basically my place. So I'll be selecting this particular place, and I'll be selecting 4 events which is going to be organized by Back4Tech. Let us assume we are organizing a particular event, and you want to highlight these 4 places in this particular map. So this is what we'll be doing. So let us say one particular event is occurring at this particular option, that is the Soba city, and the second event is basically occurring at Lulu International Convention Center. So this is the second place which I will be highlighting, and third place is somewhere something like an park. Let us say this is occurring at this particular zoo. Then we'll be highlighting these 3 places so that we will understand how it can be done, right? So there are some tools which you will be able to see over this particular corner. So again, undo and redo are the first two tools which everybody knows how, why, what it does and how we can operate those 2 things. Second is select items. So once you click on this particular option, our mouse will change something like something to enhance hand signal. So once you do that, you will be able to move around in the map without any problems. So this is what it does. The next is something like an add a marker. So these are the two options, right? So the first event is going to occur at Soba City Mall. So I'll be highlighting this particular option. So by default, the color of the marker is blue, but you will be able to save or change the color of the marker or any of those things once you save the particular option. So let us say I am going to save this particular point. Once you save this particular option, you will have all these options. You can delete the options, you can have directions to here, you can add additional images to this particular place, you can maybe add your company's logo with stating that this is event one. Again, you will be able to edit this particular thing at any point of time. Then you will be able to change the color of the logo. Let us say I will go to something like a red so that it is visually pleasing. Then we'll go with we can change icons. There are so many icons by default icons which you will be able to select from this particular option. So let us say this is a place. Let us say from here we'll have the initial food and thing. So I will be selecting a restaurant option for this particular event. I will be clicking on OK. Once you click on OK, you can close this particular option. So you can see that the color of the icon has been changed and the logo inside that thing has also been changed. And now you will be able to, like, point one is the default name of this particular option, right? I don't want it to be point one. I want it to be the event one. So I'll be changing it. I'll be changing it to event. Sorry. Once you click on that particular option, you can select event one. You can even add the descriptions. You can have initial drinks and party starts here, right? Something you can add any again initial spelling is not right, so you can add any of those things, right? Once you save this particular option, it will be there. Now we'll be adding our second slot. The second slot is something like Lulu International, right, Convention Center. So I'll be adding one more marker over here. Again, once you save this particular option, you will be able to change the logo and other things. So again, I'll be selecting more logos. I'll be selecting like something like places. Do we have something like in conference hall or something of that sort? If it is there, we'll select that. Yeah, television, it is there. Laptop, it is there. ATM dollar. We can look in depth for any of those logos. I'll be selecting something in random. Post office, there are so many things we can choose from. So what I will do is I will go with something. I will say this is playground, right? So once you select that, you can have custom logos also, right? Custom logos can also be done. You can drag and drop images over here, and you can custom make logos also. That is something you can do. So I will not be you can do that, but I am not doing it right now. So I have selected something like a playground over here, and again I will be changing this point to event 2. Right? You can add descriptions also. For now, I am not adding any of the descriptions. Right? So these are the two options. Now what we can do is we'll add one more marker over here. This is something like a park. So again, once you save this particular option, you will be able to edit these things. So I'll be randomly selecting something and clicking on OK. So I have selected that also. Again, I'll be changing the name to event 3 or final event. Right? Sorry. Once you click on that, you'll be able to edit. Yeah, final event. So I have saved that one also. So we are having 3 locations. So this is event 1. This is event 2. Again, it has not been changed. Yeah, this is event 1. This is again, it is not changed, right? Yeah, this is event 2, and this is event 3 or final event. So we are having 3 places. So what we can have, what we should do next is we should connect these particular 3 points. So everybody should come initially to the event 1. then they should go to the event 2, then they should go to the event 3, right? That is the options you should have. So this is the way you will be able to connect this particular points. So we can directly just add a line like from event, this is event 1, so event 2 is something similar to this thing. Once you complete that thing, you will be able to press enter. So once you press the enter, the line will be saved as line 4 or line 2, or you can name the change the name of the line. Again, if you want another line between your event 2 and your final event, that can also be added. So once you do that, you can press on enter. So there are two lines. Again, this line can also be customized. Like if you click on the line, again the color of the line you will be able to change. Let us say I want it to be green, and the line width also, if I want to increase, then it can be done, as you could see. Again, this line also, if I want to change, again the name you can change. The other option is the color if you want to change, the line width if you want to change. Those things you will be able to change over here. Once you do that, this will look something similar to this thing. But again, this is a straight line between event A to event B and event B to event C. So it is not a drivable route. So we'll not be needing, for this particular example, we'll not be needing this particular option. But if you want to have something similar to this thing, you will be able to do that. Next is something like add a line or shape. You will be able to highlight this particular area. Let us say I want to highlight this particular area. Then what you can do is, again, you can draw shapes with this particular line. So what I will do is, right, let us say I want to put a rectangle over this particular places. Right. Once you save this particular option, here also you will be able to add some color. Then you will be able to add the transparency. Again, border width also you will be able to add. Right. Once you save this particular option, it will look something similar to this thing. So you can say that these are the three places we are going to highlight. Right. So again, for this particular example, I don't think we'll be requiring this particular option. So what I will do is, again, reload the page. Right. If you don't want this particular polygon, you can always delete the particular option. So again, if you want to have a drivable route between your event A, event B, and your final event, then what you should do is you can go to this particular menu and you can add a driving route. You can add a biking route as well as a walking route if the events are occurring at if they are nearby, and if it is possible to walk from point A to point B, then you will be able to add this particular option. If you want to have the direct drivable link, then you should opt for this second option. Right. Once you click on this particular option, the drivable layer will be something separate. So this will be our default layer. This will be the driving layer. Once you have this particular option, you should click on the point A, then you should click on the point B, right? So it will create a drivable layer or drivable route between point A to point B. Then if you want to have, if you want to connect event 2 and your final event, then again you should go back and add this particular drivable route. Then we will click on this particular option and we'll click on this particular option and on the point event B and to this particular option. Right. So this will be our map, and you will be able to change the name of the map. Let us say back for tech event. You'll be able to add the description for that. Once you save this particular option, you will be getting this particular it will be something similar to this thing. Then if you want to measure the exact distance between point A to point B as a straight line, then you will be able to do with this particular option. This will measure distance and area of this particular points. So if you want to measure, again, this point A and point B is having around 1.2 kilometers, and point B to point final event is going to have somewhere like 3 kilometers, and total will be somewhere like 4.48 kilometers. So again, this is something you will be able to do. So if you want, you will be able to do that. So the total area will be somewhere around 4.48 or 4.5 kilometers. So once you save this particular option, you are having something like a preview option as well as share option. Once you take the preview option, this will be your preview option, right? Everything will be marked. Again, if you want to change the name of the this particular thing, you will be able to change it, not from here. This is the preview section. This is the actual section, right? So if you want to rename this layer, you can rename this layer. So this is our markers, event markers, right? Event markers. You'll be able to save this particular option, driving from event 1 to event 2, driving from event to final event. Then so once you correct all these things, and if you take the preview of the thing, it will be something similar to this thing. This looks nice, right? So this is how you will be able to do the thing. Once you do this thing, you will be able to share. If you want it to have a public sharing, or if you want to embed this thing to something like a website of yours, then well and fine, you can have this public sharing. Otherwise, you can, if you through mail or through WhatsApp, if you are going to share this particular map, then it's better to use this link sharing method. You can copy the link from here, and you can copy paste it to either WhatsApp or Facebook or wherever. How you are going to invite them is up to you. So through those channels, you will be able to share this particular option. So this is for today. This is what I have planned for today. We'll wind up for now. I will come back with you with a nicer video soon. So if you like this particular video, please press the like button, as well as subscribe to our channel, and please press the notification button if you want to find out similar content. And if you want to convey something to my side, like you can always use the comment box. I'll be happy to help. So bye bye for now. See you soon.